Have you ever cut ties with your own twin? When I announced my engagement to David at Sunday dinner, Emma burst into tears. You see, she'd just been dumped again by the 5th guy that year. He said I was too intense, she told me later while staring at my ring. After that, I started noticing her watching me. Not in a creepy way at first, more like she was taking notes. She'd watch how I moved my hands when I talked and started dressing exactly like me. David mentioned she'd been asking about our relationship, which felt sweet. But everything changed after the Tom incident. She seemed so excited when he showed interest, until everything crumbled. Because on their very first date, she snapped at their waitress over her forgetting to bring her a straw. Emma took it as a sign that she was flirting with Tom. I had just managed to convince her that she would find someone better when it happened. During my office party a week later, Emma saw him flirting with me. I tried to shut it down ASAP, but it was too late. She saw us. The transformation started small after that. Emma got my exact haircut and grilled me about my skincare routine. I just want to look polished like you, she said, and I felt guilty for being weirded out. I caught her practicing my smile in the bathroom mirror and stood there frozen in the doorway for a full minute, watching her face contort into expressions that belonged to me. Then things got genuinely scary. I was fast asleep at 2 a.m. when I heard my own laugh echoing from her room. Turns out she had recorded my phone calls without telling me. At the time, I tried to tell myself that I was imagining things, and for a while it worked. Until a few weeks later, when I borrowed her laptop to make an Excel spreadsheet for work. Right there, sitting in her files, were dozens of spreadsheets documenting everything about me and David's relationship, color-coded by category, pet names in blue, inside jokes in green, intimate details in red. I thought that at least someone in my family would see through her crazy, but no. When I finally got them to confront Emma with me, she burst into tears. A classic. Why is Sarah making me feel crazy? They told me to stop being a bridezilla, and I was left standing there completely speechless, wondering what the protocol was for your twin sister stalking you. So when my wedding date finally came around, Emma was the last person I wanted to invite, because even aside from her quirkiness, she was known for having dramatic meltdowns, screaming at my cousin's wedding that everyone gets love but me, causing a scene at Dad's birthday when he didn't pay enough attention to her. But my parents forced me, saying she was finally getting help and I was being cruel. She's your twin, my mother said. She's trying so hard to be better. So I caved. Emma weaponized that invitation immediately. She started showing up at my workplace pretending to be me, telling my coworkers I had family emergencies. She knew every project I was working on, every deadline, every piece of office gossip. By this point, I knew Emma was a psycho bitch, but I never would have expected her to bring David into it. I was by myself when he texted me. I can't believe I ran into you today. I love our little moments. My heart stopped. I hadn't seen him. Turns out Emma had gone to his office pretending to be me. He'd kissed her hello. When I tried to tell him what happened, he thought I was forgetting things from wedding stress. Babe, you literally ate half my sandwich, he said concerned. Are you feeling okay? When I showed my mom the texts, even she looked worried and promised to get Emma tested for something at least. Fast forward 6 months later to my wedding day. I hadn't heard from Emma since that day with David, and she showed up early with champagne and strawberries, her energy vibrating at a frequency that made my teeth hurt. My hands were shaking from nerves, but I noticed hers were too. She insisted on toasting repeatedly and kept refilling my glass. Hydration is important for photos. The room started tilting after the 3rd glass. Emma studied me with this fake concern. Here, sit down. You look pale. The room kept spinning faster. Through my blurry vision, I saw her pull my wedding dress out of a bag she'd brought. What are you doing? I tried to ask, but my tongue felt like cotton. Becoming you, she said calmly, like she was telling me the weather. I've practiced everything. She placed me on the floor almost gently, then leaned close. I know David's favorite positions, how he likes his eggs, that birthmark on his inner thigh. That's when I blacked out. Full story on channel, link below.